Renewables ain't happening. Hey folks, Mad Cat here. Welcome to the channel where we talk about politics, faith, current events, and controversial topics. You ever notice how green politicians and climate activists love to say, we just need to switch to renewables? Yeah, it's not that simple. Transitioning to renewable energy in any meaningful way is not feasible right now. Not even close. So here's the story. Stop drilling and using oil. Turn on the solar panels. We all hold hands and sing Kumbaya. But the reality? If the US were to stop using fossil fuels today, the entire country, along with the rest of the world, would collapse. Not slow down, collapse, and rapidly so. Everything from food production to transportation to manufacturing comes to a screeching halt. Hospitals go down, supply chains freeze, millions die in short order. And for all of that, the impact on the environment barely changes at all. Because China, India, and the industrializing world will keep burning fossil fuels anyway. Because they literally have to, in order to fill the void created by the United States and mitigate damage to the global economy. And this is the part that activists never talk about. Poverty-stricken countries rely on fossil fuels to industrialize and raise the standard of living, much like the developed world already has. Renewables do not lift nations out of poverty. Factories do. Steel does. Concrete does. All of which require fossil fuels at massive scale for decades. If the US bans fossil fuels, we don't lead the world. We kneecap ourselves while the rest of the world keeps on burning. And renewables provide energy only as far as nature allows. Solar power works when the sun is out, but society needs power 24/7. Renewables cannot run a modern society unless we can store power for when the sun goes down and when the wind doesn't blow. Right now, that requires terawatt hours of storage. So to visualize that, you need millions of Tesla-sized battery packs just to get through a single calm, cloudy day on the US grid. Increase that to a week, forget it. And battery tech is nowhere near cheap, scalable, or durable enough. Not to mention, all of the materials needed to facilitate renewable energy infrastructure, lithium, cobalt, nickel, copper, rare earth materials, come from massive industrial-scale mining operations. And guess what powers excavators, haul trucks, big rigs, bulldozers, loaders? Diesel. Giant mining haul trucks alone burn hundreds of gallons of diesel per day. There is no electric alternative even close to replacing them. To get resources for clean energy, you need to use dirty energy at enormous scale. To build wind turbines, you need steel, which requires coal. To build more solar panels, you need polysilicon, which requires more coal. To build more transmission lines, you need more copper, which requires more mining and smelting. And that's the exact opposite of clean. And even once you have the resources for renewable energy tech, you still need to transport it. And how do you transport tons of mining material? Diesel-powered cargo ships, diesel-powered trucks, diesel-powered trains. Renewables, as they are currently, don't eliminate fossil fuels. They depend entirely upon them. You can't build or transport or install or maintain or scale renewable energy infrastructure without gas and coal. So what for now? Will we eventually innovate our way into better tech so that renewable energy is cost-efficient and scalable? Long term? Yes. We're always innovating and designing new ways to facilitate energy production. But right now, we are nowhere close. We still don't have cheap, long-duration storage, a grid capable of handling the load, a global mining industry that can support the raw materials, and most importantly, cooperation from the rest of the world. And none of this gets fixed in the coming decades. Now, renewables can supplement, but they cannot replace fossil fuels right now, and not in the near future. And pretending otherwise is reckless and self-righteous. The US can absolutely keep developing renewables, slowly, but an immediate or aggressively forced transition is a fantasy. Thanks for watching, folks. Comment, like, and smash that subscribe button. Mad Cat out.